Hello, everybody. I just want to make a statement for all of you here and be very clear. I was asked a question this morning at the leadership gaggle, and I rejected the premise because the answer is so obvious. For anybody who doesn't know my well-established record on this issue, let me be unequivocally clear. A man is a man, and a woman is a woman, and a man cannot become a woman. That said, I also believe, that's what Scripture teaches, what I just said, but I also believe that we treat everybody with dignity. And so we can do and believe all those things at the same time. And I wanted to make that clear for everybody because there's lots of questions. But that's where I stand. I've stood there my whole life, and those are facts.
Well said. Those are facts indeed. And he said that, yeah, we should definitely treat people with dignity and respect. I totally agree with them. Although they would label us and they would make life impossible for us, we still have to treat them good, respect them, and hold them in such a high regard. And earlier he said that a man is a man and a woman is a woman. You know, that's obvious, but it's a new phenomenon that we suddenly think differently about these things. And why is that? The reason is that people believe in evolution and people believe in that God created mankind in a certain way. So Christianity teaches us that God created mankind in males and in females. While the people that believe in evolution, especially atheists, they believe that we evolved into this state. But that means that we can evolve even further. And these people don't mind when a person, in this case a male, thinks that he is a female and he goes and taking over female spaces, because they would label this as the evolution of man into such a state that males and females are being destroyed, they're being erased, that in the future they believe that males and females don't exist anymore. We just have mankind that reproduce in some other way via technology, I guess. But that is because they believe in evolution. And that is the problem that we see nowadays. The problem that we see in the West in general is that we have a battle of worldviews, a battle of cultures, a battle of ideas, and it has to do with theology. Do we believe that God exists and that God created mankind into males and females, or do we believe in evolution? Again, you have to believe something. You believe in evolution, that mankind has been evolved into this state and we evolve even further into whatever we evolve in. That is the battle that we are in, and we cannot escape it. And that battle will create so much more chaos and problems in the future. And eventually one of those ideas, one of those worldviews needs to prevail over the other, because you cannot live with each other. Because when this person says that no, males and females don't exist, whatever I feel like or evolved in, that is reality, and the other said no, we believe in males and females and we should be separate, we should protect females and we should hold men accountable, then that will result in a conflict. Let's hope it wouldn't result in a conflict of violence, but history tells us something different. But with these people that oppose reality, and I would say that they force a certain religion, in this case it's atheism, and they call us like, oh, it's not a religion. Well, you have to believe so many things to be an atheist. It becomes a worldview, it becomes a religion. Eventually you have a battle of worldviews, that's maybe better said. It's a battle of worldviews, and one of them will prevail, and I'm afraid that the other will be destroyed. And I would say that I'm afraid that Christianity will be destroyed, because I don't think that Christianity will destroy atheism. They will still allow atheists to believe whatever they believe, to spread a certain belief system around, but there are boundaries. Like, you cannot cross those boundaries, like the boundary of males and females. We will see what happens in the future, but let's hope people will stay in communication with each other instead of that they use violence, because we don't want violence to happen around the world, especially in the West, where we cannot see the consequences of a big war. But let's hope that will not come to pass.